everybody, welcome to another episode of Bourbon Booze. This is Thursday, Whiskey Day. Hopefully you're having a great week. The end of the week's coming up. Some of you may be going on vacation for Thanksgiving. I am starting tomorrow. So happy I need that week off. Hopefully you will enjoy your vacation as well. But today is Whiskey Day and I always like Whiskey Days. For those of you out there watching this, make sure you do hit that like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me to know about how you feel about the channel, so make sure you leave some comments in below. Constructive comments, 99% of you do. Only had a couple haters, but don't be the first or the second or the third. Just leave some good comments. But make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It means so much to us. Today we're going to look at another Scotch malt whiskey from Scotland, obviously, because I said Scotch. It's a island Scotch. So we've been talking about the regions of Scotland. We have the Lowlands, the Highlands, Speyside, Campbelltown, and the Islas. Now the Islas are very specific to the island of Islay, but there's many regions out there, islands out there, that also produce Scotch, and Arran is one of those. Probably the most famous is going to be Highland Park from the Orkneys, but Arran is another island that's not too far from Jura and Islay, and it doesn't get the love it deserves. So we're going to look at that today. So this is the Arran single malt Scotch whiskey. It's an American oak whiskey. No age statement on it, but based on the color, I'm going to say it's no more than 10 years because it's a very light color. Like I say, this is an island Scotch. The distillery is also Arran, so it's not some other distillery producing it. It is 43% or 86 proof. Pretty decent for a Scotch. And the cost on it is also really decent for a regional Scotch at $45. So some of those Islas and Juras and even some of the mainland Scotches can get really expensive. But for an island, this is pretty decent at $45. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this. At $45, this is going to be a 1 barrel on cost. It doesn't matter if it's $40.01 or $3,000. It falls within the 1 barrel on the cost. Let's go ahead and look at aroma. It's got a very sweet aroma. Blind taste testing, when you bring this to the nose, you would easily mistake this, I think, for a Speyside. It's got that Speyside or Highland sweetness to it, of vanilla. Some light fruit, probably an apricot. It's not a pear. Possibly a light citrus fruit. I could see tangerine. Not like a lemon or a lime, but a tangerine. Some grass. And some light honey. All right, let's go for the flavor. Nice cooling effect, but a little bit of spice on the upfront. Right at the tip of the tongue, almost as soon as it touches that tongue, you can get that spice, but not uncomfortable. It's not heat. It's just a spicy aspect to it. Not pepper, but spice. Like a heated spice. Banana and apricot. That is unique because I don't normally get banana on scotches. I get it in bourbons, but not on the nose. A little bit of that honey, but none of the vanilla, and a little bit of grass. Oh, that's really good and unique. And as far as the bite goes, there's some lingering and that upfront spice. So it's a 1 barrel on cost. I'm gonna have to say with that vanilla and that kind of citrusy tangerine apricot aspect to it, and that almost a little bit of honey on the flavor, this is a 4 on aroma. I'm sorry, honey on the aroma. I also think it's a 4 on flavor. It's very complex and very cohesive in its flavors. You can get all of that. It melds really good, but you can also decipher it separately. And I do like that little spice on it. No smoke or anything, but that, which I find kind of odd because most of the islands are very smoky or have that smoky peat in it. I don't get any smoke in that, but I think that the flavor is just really, really nice. Bite, however, I'm going to say it's a 3.5. It does have a little bit of that lingering, like I said, and a little spice up front. So that's going to be a 12.5, which is a solid 3, but I'm going to boost this up to 3.5. I think it's a really good representation of what a non-peated island Scotch should taste like. I really like it. I could easily go to a 4. If Andy was here, he'd probably push to a 4. But overall, I think this is really, really good. And I'm glad that we're doing the episode because I've been dying to start working on this. But it doesn't matter what I think. I mean, I think it matters. It matters what you think. Make sure you leave some comments below. Have you had this? Leave your tasting notes. Tell me what you're getting in this. I bought this here in Texas, so the availability is here locally. So therefore, it should be pretty much nationally. You can just look it up. Hopefully, you don't have any problems finding it. Branch out from just that space side Isla Highland stuff. There's a lot of good scotches out there. A lot of good islands, Jura, Highland Park, Arran, a lot of good places to get. So check all of those out. Make sure you also check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and merchandise. And above all, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to us. Tomorrow, Cody and I are going to do a warm weather cocktail, so check it out. Hopefully, you're staying warm. It's starting to get really cold here in Texas, and that means it's probably really cold in the rest of America and Europe and the world. All of our viewers, and like 10% of our viewers are from Mexico. You guys are probably doing just fine with that weather, but we're getting a little cold. Cody's laughing at me for some reason.
You're being like, if it's cold here, it's cold everywhere.
It is. If it's cold in Texas, it's probably cold everywhere. All right. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. Did I say Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and merchandise? Check those out as well. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And this is really, really good whiskey. Cheers.